It feels so bad. We're talking about somebody I love on the other side. I just can't.
Kevin Costner is going through one of the messiest divorce battles in the history of Hollywood, and his ex-wife Christine is shamelessly trying to take all his money.
So she ended up getting awarded $129,000 a month. And sis was like, oh no, that's not good enough. So she challenged the prenup. Well, she really messed up.
So, to give y'all some context, Kevin and Christine separated back in May, and Christine initially asked for almost $250,000 per month in child support, claiming that her kids, get this, have luxury in their DNA. And yes, those were her exact words. And this is Kevin Costner we're talking about. He's probably one of the few decent men left in Hollywood. I've never really heard anyone say anything negative about him, and I really feel bad for him because even after everything Christine did, he said he still loves her.
Do you still have love for Christine?
Of course.
But Christine is being really messy because not only did she refuse to move out of Kevin's house until the judge kicked her out, she was spotted getting very cozy with Kevin's rich financier friend, Josh Connor, in Hawaii. But this isn't even half of the mess that went down, so let's just unpack the drama because it is a lot.
Christine claimed to be broke during her testimony and does not know how to afford groceries for their 3 kids. She is asking for just over $160,000 a month and claims Kevin's Yellowstone money supports that even though he quit the show.
I can do that.
So it all started back in May when news broke that Christine filed for divorce from Kevin after 18 years of marriage. Kevin and Christine married in 2004 and they have 3 kids. Honestly, Kevin and Christine always seemed like one of those rare Hollywood couples that actually took marriage seriously, and you never really heard about them going through any drama. In fact, just last year in November, Kevin talked about Christine in an interview with People and said, "My wife does things that just completely, it just helps. The house is prettier because of her. Everything is warmer because of her. There's these little things that she does, and I think it's the power of love, but that she makes her home that way." But less than 6 months later, Christine filed for divorce, citing the celeb favorite irreconcilable differences. And at the time, a source closer to Kevin confirmed to People that the divorce wasn't his idea and said it was not anything that he wanted or sought, and if he could change the situation, he would. However, another insider later shared that Kevin knew Christine was, quote, unhappy, end quote, because of his busy work schedule while filming his upcoming film, Horizon. Christine wants them to spend family time at their Santa Barbara home, the source said. During filming, Kevin is not around very much. His absence has been very hard for her. The insider shared that at times, Kevin's career has taken precedence over his home life, and he hasn't been home very much for quite some time due to filming, the popularity of his show, Yellowstone, and the time necessary for his other projects. According to the source, Kevin's schedule caused tension at home, since it didn't look like that would change and likely could get worse, so Christine made the decision to file for divorce. Now that's all fine and well. At the end of the day, no one really knows what goes on behind closed doors in someone's marriage. But what came as a shock was the amount of money Christine asked for in child support. So according to court documents obtained by People, Christine initially asked for $248,000 per month, and Christine actually alleged that the amount is less than needed to maintain the children in their accustomed lifestyle. And she requested that Kevin also pay 100% of all private school tuition, extracurricular activities, sports, and healthcare expenses for their 3 kids. But see, according to the court documents previously filed by Kevin's attorneys, Kevin had already paid Christine $1 million as stipulated by their prenup. And he also agreed to pay $38,000 a month in child support in addition to 100% of certain child-related costs. On top of that, Kevin agreed to also contribute $30,000 per month toward a rental home for Christine, as well as $10,000 advance to assist in her moving costs. And as if that wasn't enough, Kevin also said he would allow Christine to use the staff at his property to help her with her move. But $1 million plus $38,000 per month wasn't enough for Christine, so she filed new documents saying she and the kids need at least $160,000 $250,000 per month because living a life of luxury was, quote, in their DNA at this point, end quote. Also, just so y'all know how messy the situation is, Christine was ordered to move out of the house she shared with Kevin, which she initially refused to do. And after this, Kevin agreed to raise the monthly child support to $51,940. But Christine fired back in a new filing claiming that the updated amount was completely inappropriate. Christine's lawyer wrote in the filing, although Kevin has vast wealth and extraordinary income, he apparently expects his children to live far below his economic circumstances when they are with their mother. The lawyer claimed that it's not fair that Kevin spends at least $240,000 per month on himself, with the children with him about 40% of the time, but expects his wife and kids to live on only 20% of that amount. Christine also stated that she believes $217,300 is the correct figure because, historically, the children have spent far more time with Christine than with Kevin due to Kevin's out-of-town work schedule. But wait, that's not all, because Christine also asked Kevin to pay an additional $350,000 in attorney's fees and $150,000 in forensic costs. Now, I don't know y'all, but the level of greed is beyond me, and it only gets worse from here. Christine claimed in her court filing that she felt pressured to sign the prenup because of the circumstances surrounding its execution and didn't fully understand it. Girl, bye. And get this, while all this was going on, Christine wasted no time moving on, and she was spotted getting cozy with rich banker Josh Costner in Hawaii, who also happens to be Kevin's friend. Man, with friends like these, who needs enemies, am I right? Anyways, with all the back and forth, Christine didn't get the amount of money she wanted, but she still got a pretty big amount. A judge ruled in Kevin's favor and awarded Christine just $63,209 per month in child support payments. Now, as for Kevin, he kept it classy and refused to trash Christine to the press, telling the reporters after that there are no winners in this situation. You know, when you have a life that long with somebody, there is no winner. And it's this big, crazy thing called life and how it unravels so quickly. One minute you feel like you're on top of the world, and then you realize how vulnerable you are. And while Kevin may be taking the high road and refusing to badmouth Christine for the sake of their children, you already know fans on social media had a lot to say about her. One fan commented, "The only reason that woman and the kids can dwell in a luxurious lifestyle is because of Kevin and Kevin alone. Money doesn't last forever, and people don't last forever either. One day, those kids will have a rude awakening, and they'll have to learn that the old-fashioned way." And another person added, $68,000 a month? I could live on that for a year. Rich people problems. Preach! Anyways, what do y'all think about this messy divorce battle? Are you Team Kevin or Team Christine? I think I already know the answer, but I still want to hear your thoughts on this, so comment down below and don't miss out on this next video.